A warm welcome to all my students. Today we will study about Indian physiography. We will learn about the following in this chapter. General features of the landforms of India. Physiographic divisions of India. Important features of the physical division. So these are the three topics we are going to learn in this chapter. In the previous session, we had completed general features of the landforms of India. Physiographic divisions of India. Important features of physical division. In this, we have completed about Northern Mountain. In this session, we will be learning about Northern Great Plain, Peninsula Plateau and coastal plains and islands. The Northern Great Plain. It lies between the Himalayas and the Peninsula Plateau of India. It is formed by the depositional work of three river systems, namely Satluj, the Ganga and Brahmaputra. It is largest alluvial soil tract in the world, extending east to west, a length of 2,500 kilometers. Its average width varies from 240 to 340 kilometers. It covers an area of about 7 lakhs square kilometers. The plain is formed from the fertile alluvium deposited by the river flowing from the Himalayas. The plain is very flat and the rocks are not exposed on the surface. Northern Great Plain lies between Himalaya and Peninsula Plateau. The depositional work done on the plain by three rivers, Satluj, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. The largest alluvial soil in the world. The Northern Great Plain is the largest alluvial soil tract in the world and its length is 2,500 kilometers. The width varies from 240 to 340 kilometers. It is a fertile land. The rivers deposit alluvial soil. The rivers which are flowing from Himalayas. And the plain is very flat. The rock are not exposed on the surface. Northern Great Plain. The green in color, what you see here is the Northern Great Plain. It lies between Himalaya and Peninsula Plateau. It is in between Himalaya and Peninsula Plateau. The three rivers which flow in the Northern Great Plain are River Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra. These are the three rivers which flow. Ganga River, Brahmaputra River, Indus. These rivers flow from Himalaya. They flow from Himalaya While they are flowing, they carry with them fertile soil, and those soils are deposited in the Great Northern Plain. That is Northern Great Plain. They are deposited on this plain. And this plain is a fertile plain. And this is the largest fertile plain in the world. And the length is 2,500 kilometers it is spread. And the width varies. You can see the width is varying. So it will be from 240 kilometers to 340 kilometers. Now we will learn the importance of Northern Great Plain. Northern Great Plain is very suitable for irrigation and agriculture, as it has perennial rivers and a vast fertile alluvial soil. Its level land supports a network of road, railways and means of communication. They are useful for industrialization, urbanization and trade. A number of pilgrim centers are located here. Importance of Northern Great Plain. It is suitable for two work, irrigation and agriculture. The main reason it is suitable for agriculture and irrigation is there you can find perennial rivers and alluvial soil. And perennial rivers and alluvial soil are suitable for agriculture as well as irrigation facilities. It is level land, so it supports network of roads and railways and means of communication. Industrialization, urbanization, trade are developed in Northern Great Plain. Agriculture and irrigation is concentrated on Northern Great Plain. The reason is it has perennial rivers. Perennial river means a river which flows for whole year and also has a fertile alluvial soil. As it has a level land, it is suitable for roads and railways and also means of communication. Industrialization, urbanization, trade are concentrated, and here we have number of holy places. These are the importance of Northern Great Plain. The Peninsular Plateau, the third physiographic division of India. This is the largest physical divisions of India. It is the oldest landmass. It was being a part of Gondwana land. It lies to the south of the Great Plains and occupies about 16 lakhs square kilometers. It is roughly triangular in shape. Its apex is formed by Cape Kanyakumari in the southern extremity. It is bounded by many hills and plateaus, namely the Aravalli, Vindhyas, Satpura, Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Chota Nagpur ranges, Deccan Plateau, Malwa Plateau. The largest physiographic division is Peninsula Plateau, and Peninsula Plateau was formed during Gondwana landmass. It lies in the south of a great plain and occupies about 16 lakh square kilometers. It is roughly triangular in shape and it is bounded by many hills and plateaus. Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Chotanagpur Plateau, Deccan Plateaus. The Aravalli Range, the oldest fold mountain, lies to the northwest. Guru Shikhar is the highest peak on Abu Hills of Aravalli Range. The Vindhya Range flanks the northern edge of Narmada Valley. Satpura Range runs an east to west direction south of Vindhyas in between the Narmada and Tapti river. Aravalli is located in the northwest of Peninsula Plateau, which is the oldest fold mountain. Guru Shikhar, which is the highest peak in Abu Hills, is located on the Aravalli range. Vindhya ranges runs between the northern edge of Narmada Valley. Satpura range runs in the east-west direction south of Vindhyas in between Narmada and Tapti river. Now, in the next slide, we will see where those places are located. And you can also mark these places in the outline map of India. Aravalli range, which is located on the northwest of the Peninsula Plateau. Next, Vindhya range. It's in the north of Narmada. Satpura range lying between Narmada and Tapti river. So here is Satpura range. So first, Aravalli range, Vindhya range, Narmada river, Tapti river, Satpura ranges. The Western Ghats are continuous range running parallel to west coast of India from the Tapti Valley to Kanyakumari. They are also known as Sahyadri. They are steep on the west side and smooth on the eastern side. Borghat, Talghat and Palghat are the important passes across the Western Ghats. The south of Palghat Gap, the Western Ghats continue as Annamalai, the Palani, the Cardamom Hills. These three hills are located in the Western Ghats. Annaimudi in Annamalai range is the highest peak in South India. Western Ghats are located in the western side of India. It is parallel to west coast of India from Tapti Valley to Kanyakumari. Western Ghats is also known as Sahyadri. And three important passes in Western Ghats are Borghat, Talghat, Palghat. And the south of Palghat, the gap, the Western Ghats continues as Annamalai, Palani and Cardamom Hills are located. The highest peak in South India is Annaimudi in Annamalai range. Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats run almost parallel to the east coast of India. They extend from Mahanadi Valley in the north towards Nilgiri Hills in the south, where they join the Western Ghats. They are lower than Western Ghats and are not continuous. The highest peak in Eastern Ghat is Amarakonda. Eastern Ghats are running parallel to east coast of India. They extend from Mahanadi to Nilgiri Hills. Near the Nilgiri Hills, a place where Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet. Western Ghats are higher, Eastern Ghats are lower. Western Ghats are continuous, Eastern Ghats are not continuous. The highest peak in Western Ghats is Anemuri. The highest peak in Eastern Ghats is Amarakonda. See the map carefully, children. The west side of India is called Western Ghats. The eastern side is Eastern Ghats. The green color, what you see in the east side is Eastern Ghats, and the green, what you see towards the west side is called Western Ghats. The Western Ghats are parallel to West Coastal Plain. See, they are parallel to West Coastal Plain. And Eastern Ghats are parallel to East Coast. Western Ghats are extended from Rann of Kutch to Kanyakumari. Eastern Ghats are extended from Mahanadi Valley to Nilgiris, place where Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet is Nilgiri. This is the place where Nilgiri is located. Western Ghats are continuous. They are continuous, whereas Eastern Ghats are not continuous. Western Ghats are high, Eastern Ghats are not high. Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau is bounded by Satpura and Vindhya in the northern west. The Western Ghats in west and Eastern Ghats in the east. Mahadev and Michael Range in the north. Chotanagpur Plateau lies in the northeastern part of the peninsula. Deccan Plateau is surrounded by Satpura and Vindhya Range in the northwest side, and Western Ghats in west side, Eastern Ghats in the east side. In the north, two ranges are there, Mahadev, Michael Range. In the northeastern part, Chotanagpur Plateau is located. Deccan Plateau is bounded by Vindhya Range and Satpura Range in northwest. Chotanagpur towards northeast. Western Ghats in the west side, Eastern Ghats in the eastern side. So, Deccan Plateau is surrounded by Vindhya Satpura Range, Chotanagpur Plateau, Western Ghats in the western side and Eastern Ghats in the eastern side. The Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats meet at Nilgiri Hills. Importance of Peninsula Plateau. Peninsular Plateau is rich in mineral, thick forest and biodiversity. It has influenced on southwest monsoon and it is covered with black soil which is useful for agriculture. The Western Ghats are the birthplace of many South Indian rivers which are useful for generation of hydroelectricity. It is also well known for the hill station such as Ooty. Importance of Peninsula Plateau. It is rich in mineral, thick forest, biodiversity. It is greatly influenced by the southwest monsoon wind. And it is covered with black soil which is useful for agriculture purpose. Western Ghats are the birthplace of many rivers and it is also useful for producing hydroelectricity. And well-known hill stations are located in South India such as Ooty. We will start with the assignment. Explain the importance of Northern Great Plain. Here, you have to explain the importance of the Northern Great Plain. Northern Great Plain is useful for irrigation and agriculture. As the perennial river and alluvial soil is present in the northern plain. It has a level land which is useful for the network of roads and railway and means of communication. Industrialization, urbanization and trade is concentrated in Northern Great Plain. So these are the importance of Northern Great Plain. Distinguish between the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. That is, differentiate between the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats are located in west side. Eastern Ghats are located eastern side. Western Ghats are continuous. Eastern Ghats are not continuous. Western Ghats are high. Eastern Ghats are not high. You have to mention the other name for Western Ghats, that is Sahyadri. And mention 3 passes: Bolghat, Palghat. So these are the 3 passes you can mention there. And you can also mention the hills which are located in Western Ghats. Annamalai Range, Cardamom Hills, Palani Hills. In Eastern Ghats you mention the highest peak is Amarakonda. In Western Ghats the highest peak is Anemudi. Next, third question. Write a short note on Peninsular Plateau. Peninsular Plateau is the largest physiographic division in India. It is being formed during Gondwana landmass. It lies in the south of Great Plain and occupies about 16 lakh square kilometer. It is roughly triangular in shape. It has many hills and ranges plateau here: Aravalli, Vindhya, Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Chota Nagpur, Deccan Plateau and Malwa Plateau. Aravalli range is the oldest fold mountain, lies in the northwest. Guru Shikhar is the highest peak on the Habu hills of Aravalli range. Vindhya range lies between the northern edge of Narmada valley. The Satpura range runs in an east and west direction south of Vindhya in between the Narmada and Tapti river. These are the points you have to write about Peninsula Plateau. Thank you, children. We'll meet in the next session and learn about coastal plains and islands. Thank you, children.